and then it just auto launches. Come on. You gotta admit, that's pretty awesome. All right, Mo Fishies, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. As always, you know I appreciate checking out another one of my videos. Today, we're out here at lake number 1, home lake number 1, for our second day in a row of testing the new Newport NV62 trolling motor. After our Minn Kota died on us in that tournament, we had to go with a new system for the rest of the season. And in the name of time and money, this is what the setup I went with. Probably not the best, but it works. And we're just out here to do a little fishing, have fun, and continue to familiarize ourselves with tiller driving rather than foot controlled bow mounted driving, which seems to be a little bit more efficient. But it is what it is. We got what we got, and we're gonna roll with it, right? Right. So got you guys sitting here because I want to show you how we can, with our mod to our canoe rack there, how we can launch fairly easy in some situations. And we're just at a different launch. This is home lake number 1. Filmed a ton of videos out here. We're just at a different launch. I'm usually way down at the other end. The other end is definitely more of a spring area where they spawn, and then they migrate down to this end late summer. So, and I just don't fish down here much. I wanted to come down here and fish, so. I gotta be honest, I wasn't necessarily liking this with that big mount we had built and the trolling motor back here, because every time I had to lift this whole thing up just to close the tailgate. But now it's super light and easy. Before, with the trolling motor up here and that mount, I'd have to like bench press this up and then try and it wasn't fun. Now all I got this hook on here, it's holding the canoe in, and then it just auto launches. Come on. You gotta admit, that's pretty awesome. And then loading up equally as easy. Well, I don't want to say equally as easy. It's easy. All you gotta do is get it started up there, hold it in place, and just run it up. And then I have this rope, and I got this hook that we had put on the bow here, and that holds it in place so I can strap it down, or like I was just saying, can lift it up, pull out, get away from launch, and then strap it down, secure everything. Pretty awesome. So now I gotta launch it again. But when it's that easy, who cares, right? All right, I'm gonna get this all rigged up, set up. Won't take nearly as long as it normally does with the bow mounted trolling motor and all the ropes and everything. And I gotta figure out, oh, this is bow. I gotta figure out my crate with the pole that I mount you guys on normally. I don't know how, actually it's on this side. Steering with that pole there, I gotta figure all that out, so. So yeah, yesterday I had you on a tripod up above this water bucket, or this 5-gallon bucket. Today I'm gonna mount you back there, back on the pole. I'm gonna see how much that's in the way. So that's the setup for today. I just put it right over top of my crate, and you guys will be right up here. And yeah, you won't be looking at Wilson up front. That's the new Wilson. Got rid of the one that stood up. Get our rods. I think I brought 4 rods today. A couple extra. I brought a jerk shad. Whatever. Jerk shad. I'll show you real quick. This is all my tackle that I brought yesterday and today. I didn't even bring it all yesterday. Brought a Z-Man. Jerk Shad Z. Oh, I forgot to reload on Green Pumpkin Purple Pit Boss. Dang. That's all right. I think I brought some green today. Green Pumpkin Green. I forgot. Frickin' purple. Of course, white. My trailers for my flashy swimmer, and I brought some worms today. A couple summers ago, I used to crush them on these, then I just quit. I always change. Oh, I brought some my X-Zone shad also. These are the X-Zone. What are these even called? Whiplash shad, 6-inch. Really want to try and figure out the shad game, and then of course the Yama Tanukis are still in there. So okay, so more than 3 or 4 baits, but wow, 3 bags are obviously Pit Boss. Scented jerk shad. You know, the bass out on Home Lake #1 like that. It just seems like more of a southern thing to me, you know. We got no stinking shad in the north. We got perch and bluegill. Fish be like, it's a stinking shad. I don't know if the fish would be like that or not, but in my world they are. In my mind, that's how I think they would be. Little scented jerk shad action. Okay, that's enough of that. Pit Boss. Yes, I'm an idiot. Let's get up in this a little more. So, I don't think this pole that you guys are on is really gonna be in the way of this trolling motor handle. Honestly, I haven't fished down here in this spot at Home Lake #1 in a while. So yes, I'm already making excuses. So today, unlike yesterday, I'm gonna try not to say I wish I had got the 30-inch instead of the 36-inch shaft 500 times. It is what it is. And I'm gonna make it work. I can tell you I already like it better on this side. Because like this for me is not, this is more being able to, like I said, I use left-handed reels, so I cast and I fight right-handed, so I can still fight and reel. When I was over here, you gotta switch, you know. Yeah, like this better. Feel better about it already. Absolutely. Yeah, this is a learning curve here, turning with so much wind, pushing the bow. When you're used to driving with the bow, that's a big change. Not a bad change, just 'tis a change. You know, there were lily pads right there. You more fishies. Oh, that's a good one. You see those lily pads right in front? That's why I threw to it. Let's go. Something different in the middle of everything that's the same. I'll say it over and over and over. Like, I don't know a lot. I don't have a lot of tips for you guys, but that's one tip that I have that works. It works. Something different, something out of place, or something isolated. Throw to it. There's what, 1, 2, 3, like 6 little lily pads in a cluster there. And that's what I threw at. And that's what I got. Let's go. Thank you, Jesus. It's a little patch. What is there? 3, 6, 9, 12, something like that. Was throwing at those. There are a lot of eagles out here, a lot of ospreys, a lot of all sorts of stuff. And you know, bass obviously don't have eyelids, so they like to get out of the sun. And they want to escape predators because they are hunted. There's a ton of eagles out here. So lily pads or any other kind of thicker cover obviously offer protection and shade. I know half of you are like, duh, but some of you probably don't know that. Little cousin Mark, who's just getting into fishing because of my videos, which is like one of the coolest things ever. That I've inspired somebody. Never had a desire to fish in his life until he started watching my videos. He went and bought he had a kayak, I think, or something. He went and bought one. He went and bought bait caster. He's like, I don't even have rope for my bait caster yet. And I'm like, well, it's not called rope. Oh, dang it. Like, it's not called rope. It's called line. Fishing line. But whatever. You gotta start somewhere, right? Why'd I miss that one, y'all? Why? Why do I miss them all? Every time. I just do. So anyways, it's nice to know that you're inspiring somebody, even a cousin-in-law. I thoroughly enjoy the simplicity of this compared to what I had going, what I had built, the monstrosity in the name of efficiency. I built something that wasn't very efficient. Lily pads. And maybe that's a lesson in itself. Sometimes there's efficiency in simplicity. And it took me a while to figure that out, I guess. I thoroughly enjoy the simplicity of this. I might stop the whole 37 rod thing too. You guys watch me use 1, 2, maybe 3. I'm glad I came back out here today. I feel better about this setup. Yesterday I was all poo-pooing it. Too tall. It is too tall. I wish it was shorter, but it is what it is. And it's better on this side for me. Way better. My last green pumpkin purple. Huge oversight on my part. What did you forget on your fishing trip? Oh, your main #1 go-to confidence bait? Yeah, that. Looking at my trolling motor and I get a fish. Jeez, guy. Yeah, whatever. Thank you, Jesus. It's a fish, right? This is just more of a test, not really a fishing trip, even though it is a fishing trip. I really want to figure this motor out and the quirks, the ins and outs, and you know, so that I'm not doing it on tournament day when it's my last tournament for Angler of the Year. Even then, it's just a filming, you know, figuring out if I could have the trolling motor mounted on this side with you guys where you are. That's kind of a big deal. Oh. Come on, you. Let's go, mo fishies. Show the airplane. Let's go. That thing fought outside its weight class, I tell you what. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Have I told you all about the pit boss? I know. Too many times. Oh, that's a big old pike. Ooh, you see me jump? The thing came out of the water. That was a big pike. Mature, as we call it in the industry. And it missed it. It scared me into hook setting a little quick, which is good. I don't get no stinking back. Dirty back. That was pretty shocking. Oh, get out of those weeds, you. Oh, are you? No, you're not a pike. Oh, you're just big old dead gum bass. Let's go. That's a big bass, y'all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. That's a big one. That's a nice one. Let's go. I mean, big relative. Today it's big. Thank you, Jesus. You go home. Now you understand why it's home lake number uno. That's means one. No, all of you aren't as bilingual as me. It's okay. Think any less of you. Let's go, big bass. Oh. I was like, oh man, I better get my net. Was gonna boat flip till I realized it was 29 inches long. Oh, I forgot to measure it. I guess we'll just have to go 29, I guess. That was a rough estimate. We're not exactly hammering them here, and this isn't the spot I normally ever fish. There's so much good fishy water on this lake that I fish a fraction of it, sadly. That's a pike. But I still catch pike. I catch a lot of pike. How can you not get a hook in your mouth, dude? There you go. You're not a very smart pike, are you? I only gave it to you 10 times. Pike. Dirty pike. Thank you, Jesus. I threw it to it like over and over. I just let it sit there and it would still miss it. Special pike for special people. It's almost too windy to fish anymore, more fishies. Just a struggle. Holy cow. If there wasn't any wind today, we'd be woo, cranking on them. Be able to pick apart all these lily pads and everything. little bit too windy to be efficient. Alright, more fishies. That's it. Day 2 of the test of the new Newport, what is it, NV62 foot-pound trolling motor. Switched it over to this side, like it a lot better on this side. Works better with me casting, like I explained. Yeah, next time you see me should be at the tournament. No, maybe pre-fishing. I'm gonna go pre-fishing before the last tournament of the season. So stick around. Tons of stuff coming, as I always say, but there always is. And then we get into the camper build, the topper camper build, to get ready to head to Pennsylvania for the last Kayak Adventure Series tournament of the season. As always, you know I appreciate you watching Mo Fishies. Until next time, catch you Mo Fishies later.